But there were still 2 races to enjoy before that question would be answered. The Dubai Duty Free and Dubai Shima Classic, each with a prize purse of $5 million, are run on the turf track. Most of the pre-race excitement in the Dubai Duty Free centres around Presvis, second last year, trained by Luca Comani and to be ridden by Christophe Lemaire.
I couldn't be happier with the horse. He's prepped well and he's trained well up to this race, so we're happy.
Ryan Moore, who rode Presvis last time out, has been claimed by Sir Michael Stout, for whom he's the retained jockey, to ride Confront.
Not confident. He's a Group 3 winner in a Group 1 race, but he ran a little bit better in Hong Kong than the placings indicated, because he was run right on the outside and didn't get the best of runs. So we're just really rolling the dice, delighted to have been invited, and we'll just take our chance.
Also causing a stir is former Hong Kong Horse of the Year, Good Baba, who's won the Hong Kong Mile an historic 3 times. Formerly trained by Andreas Schutz, Good Baba is now in the hands of Derek Cruz. Wei Chong Ma Wing takes the ride for the first time. Herman Brown runs Bankable, winner of the Al Fahidi Fort at Meydan in February.
All these races are really tough. It's very difficult to come to this race meeting and think you've got a really outstanding chance to win. I feel I'm in a race with a chance. If he runs in the first 3 or 4, I'd have to be happy with that. But obviously if he wins, it's going to be a great bonus.
Trainer Ali Al-Rehi runs Al-Shamali, representing local hopes in the colours of Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Frankie Dettori and Richard Hills are both looking for a second win in the race, riding Alexandros and Snafi respectively.
The Dubai Duty Free field comes around the bend with 500 metres left to run. Take the points, went to the lead. The usual QT got to second. Courageous Cat third. El Shamali into the clear. Then Confront. Snafi on the outside. Alexandros, La Halib, Imbongi and Bankable going up behind them. Presvis behind a wall of horses, but El Shamali has got to the front for the locals. Royston drove him clear. Bankable into second spot is flashing home. It's all too late. It's a local Dubai Duty Free. El Shamali has beaten Bankable. Imbongi third, then take the points. The usual QT, La Halib, followed by Good Baba, Kelvados Blues.
It was Al Shamali who found a clear passage to kick for home, holding off a fine challenge from Bankable. The surprise victory gave Ali Rashid Al-Rehi his first ever win on Dubai World Cup night. The trainer had been in good form all year and the win secured him the UAE Champion Trainers title. It was also a first Dubai World Cup Day success for jockey Royston French.
You have to go out there with an open mind. If you're in it, you've got a chance to win it, and that's what I always do. I go out to try and win. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But it happened tonight. I mean, like I say, the yard's been in great form from the start of the season up until the end of the season, and you can't beat happy horses and happy staff.
The start of the Dubai Shima Classic is right here in front of the crowds, which means that the bend comes up very fast for the runners, and that early bend made the post-position draw for the Shima all that little bit more exciting. The post-position draw showcased the Meydan Museum and the new IMAX Theatre. Normally, the higher numbers drawn represent a disadvantage, but Mary Hartman, trainer of Precious Passion, isn't too concerned.
I'm very happy with the 9 post. It's a good spot for him. He has natural speed. He'll get up, out and over and be on his way.
Dare Mi has drawn stall 14, disadvantaged on the outside. But John Gosden is making the best of things.
I don't think it's a time to complain about the draw. Sure, everyone would like to be more towards the middle, but there's not room for them all in the same few spots.
John Gosden's newly retained jockey William Buick will be aboard, and this race represents his first big ride for his new boss.
It's nice pressure, isn't it? Nice job, nice horses to ride. I think it's good pressure. Shima Classic is going to be a tough race, but I wouldn't want to swap Dare Mi for anything else in the race.
Run over 2,410 metres on the turf, the Dubai Shima Classic has proved to be a good race for overseas horses in the past. Last year's winner, Eastern Anthem, was the first local win since 2003. He's here to defend his title and will be ridden again by Ahmad Ajtebi. Spanish Moon heads the challengers, looking to go one better than last year's second place. Campanologist trained by Saeed bin Sarour won the trial race for the Dubai Shima Classic, the Dubai City of Gold. The trainer also runs Cavalryman, who was a good third in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, behind the great See the Stars. Zain could be described as the bridesmaid of this race. It's his fourth attempt.
If the real Zain turns up, we've got a great chance. So, we're obviously very hopeful, but we know what he's like. He's got in all sorts of trouble in the past, but he's a great horse to have around, and we're very lucky to have him.
The top-class Japanese filly Buena Vista is expected to do well in the race. She'll be ridden by Olivier Pellier. Pan River is one of the best horses in Turkey. He was only beaten a neck by Campanologist in the Dubai City of Gold. Mark Johnston trains Jukebox Jury.
Everything's going very well. He's here on merit, so everything's right. Just hope for the best.
Precious Passion gone. Golden Sword went to the front. Pompiano into second spot is giving chase. Cavalryman on the outside. Then Dare Me, Spanish Moon, Deem, Zain, Eastern Anthem coming down the outside. Past the 300 where Cavalryman tackled by Spanish Moon. Dare Me joins in. Then Deem and Buena Vista. Dare Me went up to Spanish Moon. 100 to go. Dare Me, Spanish Moon. Dare Me in front. Forging clear and Dare Me wins. Dare Me has won the Shima Classic from a photo involving Buena Vista and Spanish Moon. Then Deem, Cavalryman, Eastern Anthem, Pan River, followed by Zain.
Watched by his father Walter, William Buick had calmly guided Dare Me over from the 14 draw to position well and go for home. The winner was followed by Japanese filly Buena Vista with Spanish Moon in third.
Mr. Gosling wouldn't send a horse out here unless he thought there was some sort of a chance, and it's just a joy to watch the way he does things with his horses. And he didn't put any pressure on me. He just kept saying to me, "Look, it's treat it like another race." It's great to ride for trainers like that.
We were taking on the colts. Happened that the two girls were first and second, which is good for girl power. But it wasn't until John Gosden got a bit silent last night that I knew he was nervous, and that means I knew we were in for maybe a place, but it's so up for grabs at this level.